Hey everybody, welcome back to Simply Savory. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and today I'm going to show you how to make turkey soup from scratch with your leftover turkey. The ingredients you're going to need are sage, thyme, rosemary, 1 large onion, 2 carrots chopped. I have 3 garlic cloves here. The turkey carcass, of course, and I've included some of the bones, the skin, and other parts that I wasn't going to eat. And of course, you have the actual turkey meat, which I pulled from what was left over. As far as some of the seasonings for the broth, we have here kosher salt, bay leaf, parsley, peppercorns, garlic powder, and I'm going to be using some frozen seasoning vegetables since I didn't have any celery. And this bag of carrots down here is going to go in the soup itself since I already have some cut fresh carrots for the broth. And also you're going to need some sort of grain if you choose to use it. I'm using egg noodles. To start, add your turkey carcass to a large pot, such as a stock pot like I'm using, and you're going to fill it with water until you cover the carcass. Next, you want to add your seasoning vegetables like your carrot, onion, celery if you're using celery, garlic cloves. I'm putting in the frozen seasoning vegetables, but I'm only using half of the bag since I'm going to reserve the rest for the soup itself. Once you finish adding your seasoning vegetables to your broth, you're going to turn on the heat, make sure it's on high, and bring everything to a boil. Okay, we got everything at a boil, so now it's time to add the seasonings to the broth. I'm using salt, peppercorns, 2 bay leaves, some parsley, thyme, rosemary, and sage. And I'm not really measuring anything, guys, so you can feel free to play with it however you feel. Alright, this is a very forgiving recipe and you can make it to your taste. Once you got your seasonings in there good, give everything a quick stir and let it continue to simmer until the water cooks down for at least 40 minutes. I end up letting mine cook down for about an hour and a half or so. So, you know, those flavors got good and concentrated in the broth, because that's what you want. You want a nice flavorful soup. Okay, so as you can see here, everything has cooked down nicely, so it's time to strain everything out into another pot. And it might be helpful to do this in the sink because you don't want to make a mess. Now it's time to make the soup. So to the broth, I'm going to be adding the remaining seasoning vegetables, some minced garlic, some frozen okra, which my granddad always used to use, and it acts as a thickener for the soup, and the frozen carrots. As far as my seasonings for the soup, I use salt, some fresh ground pepper, garlic powder, more parsley. I put some Creole seasoning in there to kind of mirror the flavors of the marinade that I put in my turkey, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. Again, I'm not measuring anything. I'm just kind of playing it by ear. You can play with it, build whatever flavors you want with this soup. Once everything's back at a good simmer, we're going to add in our turkey and add in the egg noodles or whatever grain you choose to use. Make sure you give everything a good stir. Now would be a good time to give everything a taste. Make sure your flavors are blending well. Check your salt levels. You might want to add a little bit more salt like I had to. It's just all a matter of your personal taste buds and what you like. And we're going to continue to let this cook until your grains are at your desired doneness. Okay, as you can see here, everything is done. The soup is ready. So now it's just time to get everything plated up. If you haven't done so already, make sure you smash that like button if you like this video. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what changes you made to your soup or what you've added or removed. I would love to try out something new. And here's your finished product, a delicious, hearty soup full of flavor. And please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of more delicious recipes like this one. I hope you all enjoy, and thank you for watching.